Hello guys, it's Chamaster here doing another Beyblade unboxing. This time we have Draeger Slash 480 Point. So this is the newest remake Bay, the second one we've ever gotten for Beyblade X. So yeah, finally got this thing. Took longer than I would have liked, but is what it is. Got these stickers on the box, unfortunately, on the front here as well. Yeah. Go ahead and open this up and check out the contents of the box. Tape again. And there we go. So there's the sticker sheet, unfortunately for me. I do not want to put these on, but I will do it because it is a remake Bay. So yeah. And here are the parts. So I'll go ahead and get the parts out and show everything pre-sticker, then I'll have to take like an hour to get the stickers dealt with. Yeah. Alright, now everything is actually out of the bags and stuff. So first up here we have the bit point. This initially came on Leon Cola, of course, so yeah. Nice, kind of very light gray here. Of course, kind of has a ball here. You know, it spins normally, and then if it tilts, you have the kind of flat part to move around. Also have the extra burst resistance on this thing, so it's nice. Next up, the ratchet 480. Initially came on Wizard Arrow. Not a great ratchet from what I know. I know the four-sided ones, people don't like them. Also, the taller ratchets are, I mean, 480 especially, not great, so. Is this the worst ratchet? Honestly, might be. But, yeah, kind of same color as the bits. There it is. So, now we get to the actual new part here, which is the blade. That is Draeger S. Or Draeger Slash. I'm just calling it Draeger S. There it is. Yeah, I mean, it's a nice looking blade. I don't have any issues with it. The shape's a little bit weird, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like these points are a little bit smaller than I would have expected. It's way rounder than I would have thought. I feel like they did okay with that with the Drawns one, but the Draeger one, yeah, I don't know. This one looks a little bit odd to me. I'll see with all the stickers on after, but yeah, for now, let's go ahead and weigh it, and then I'll show you, a look at it without stickers. Then we'll get the stickers on and have a longer conversation about the Bay. Anyways, get the scale. There we go. Point, we already weighed point in 480, but just for the sake of consistency, point 2.16, and then 480, 6.89. And the blade itself, 28.43. Takatomi stays insistent on making these remakes horrible for no reason. Yep, way too light to really do anything, unfortunately. As far as the full combo goes, let me put the ratchet there, bit there. It's 37.5. We have blades that weigh more than this thing. So again, not an ideal Bay, unfortunately. These remakes are clearly just meant for show, which I get it, honestly, but it would be nice if they made them battle ready. Putting this Bay together now, that would wanna, there we go. So there it is, without stickers, Draeger S 480 point. I do like how this looks right here, like with the metal and like this part, and then the ratchet, and then like this part of the ratchet. And some of that looks kind of cool. Maybe that's just me. Looks like a prototype Bay without stickers, just because like the color scheme reminds me of like an unpainted model or something, but yeah. Looks pretty nice, so I'll go ahead and put the stickers on this thing, and then we'll talk a little bit more about it, and I will also do some comparison, well, a comparison to the burst version of Draeger S, because I don't have the original, but yeah, let me go ahead and get that sorted out after like an hour probably. Alright, so here I am a while later, got the stickers on. There it is. I'm not the best at putting on stickers, I know, but It's close enough, right? So there's the stickers. Yeah. Quick comparison to Drigger S, the burst version. However, the layer is fairly close to the Bakuten Shoot version. Yeah. Yeah, I think that, this one's better. For sure. Obviously, with the metal and stuff, you can only do so much, but the problem is you end up with a very, very rounded off shape. This is not Drigger at all right here. I don't know what they're trying to do here, but it's not working. This design here, the more I've looked at it, because at first I was like, it's whatever, but the more I've looked at it, like, what is this? Like, Drigger's known for this, you know? And well, yes, you can't replicate that. What is this, you know? So I really don't like this remake very much, honestly. I think the part choices were also pretty bad. I think that point was not the best for Drigger. I actually almost think that, you know, you maybe could have swapped. I mean, okay, 480, I don't really like 480. I don't think it should have been 80. I think 460 at the very least. I think a 60 ratchet works better for this, and honestly, probably Dronzer as well. But I think Dronzer and Drigger should have had their bits swapped. Give Dronzer point, give Drigger taper. I think that's closer to what they should have been. You can make the argument, oh, well, Dronzer, you know, came out initially, you know, we didn't have point yet. Then swap the releases around. Drigger should have come out first then. Have, you know, Drigger S release with the first 4 bays, and then release Dronzer S now. That's what should have happened in my opinion, because I don't think these bits really made the most sense, and they clearly had Drigger mapped out for a while, so probably should have done that. Aside from the part issues, yeah, the blade here, it doesn't capture Drigger at all, and, well, I mean, it looks fine, I would say, but when you really look at the contact points, it doesn't really go well. Also, the blade is very light. For some reason, they're just insistent on making these remakes not really good at all, which I don't like. If you're going to release remakes, I understand maybe not putting as much into them. Maybe even if you round it off to some degree, you know, and it's not meant to be as good, at least make it comparable weight-wise. I don't think that's too much to ask for. So do I recommend this Bay? No, not at all. Well, I guess it depends, like any release, but for a regular Beyblade fan who just wants to get some bays to battle with, you know, you're not going to really do anything with this thing. Drigger, I don't think anything, I'm not really much of a battler, but I don't imagine anything on this blade is great enough to make up for the abysmal weight, and the part choices. 480 isn't very good, and it's also very common. Point is a good part, but again, it's common. But also, if you're just a regular person, you're probably not getting anything new there. It's just the blade, which again isn't great. If you're a competitive person, again, I'm not as well versed here, but I don't imagine anyone's going to be using the, you know, Drigger blade much at all because it's so light. It's probably going to be like a C tier thing at best. That's generous. And 480 is not good. Point, I know point's good, but again, there's just other ways to get point. You don't need this thing. Like, even though Leon Claw is a starter, well, and then the blade's not the best, you at least get 560, which is a solid, you know, part and point, so it's probably better overall. Only people I'm going to recommend this to are people who are big fans of Bakuten Shoot, because it is a, you know, a Bakuten Shoot remake. You'll probably enjoy having it, so that's fair. Or if you're a collector, you know, like me, I like collecting bays and talking about design. So for me, yeah, it made sense to buy, you know, this bay, but I just don't think for a casual, you know, average Beyblade fan or a competitive person, you're probably not going to really care about this release much at all. So overall, yeah, not the best release for sure. I think that the blade here was not well handled. I think the remakes in general, the weights really should just be comparable to regular X releases. Again, shape is one thing. Weight, there is no excuse there. You could at least argue that it needed to be rounded off, which I understand to some degree, but yeah. The weight, no excuse. And part choices, I don't think were the best either here. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think about it if you feel like it. And yeah, thanks for watching, and bye-bye.